So, hey guys, today we're going to be talking about how to construct the major scale. And for the lack of time, I would be picking on just two skills. And I would like you guys to go practice and learn to construct as many skills as you would like. So, for today, I will be picking on the key of C and the key of E. The key of C would be constructing a scale on the key of C and the key of E. And I can also pick one of the black keys just so I don't leave them out. So I'll pick C, E, and F sharp. Okay? C, E, and F sharp. So we're gonna learn to construct a major scale on those three keys. So the very first key I would be going with is the C major scale. I know many of you are used to that. And so I'm just gonna show you the formula for constructing any major scale. So every kind of scale, every mode, by mode I mean major or minor or Phrygian mode or whatever mode it is. So for the major mode, it's the same thing. So don't get confused. When we say the major mode, we're just saying you're constructing a major scale. Okay. So when you're playing on on C major scale, you can say you're on the major mode for the key of C. You can be on the minor mode on the key of C still. So it doesn't really make a difference. I'm just saying we're on the key of C. So on the major mode for any key, doesn't matter what key it is, there's a formula for it. So it goes like this: T, 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 S, T, 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 S. Okay? T, T, S, T, 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 S. Okay? That means tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Okay, so that's the distance. That's how you move from a key to another if you're gonna be on that scale, okay? On the major scale for that key. So let's get right to it. So this is the C major scale. Okay, we're picking on the C major scale, remember? So the very first, okay, let me just open my note, and I would advise that you write this down and you have your note open as well. So this is TTS, TTS, TTTS. So T first. So okay, so whenever you're trying to construct a scale, you pick that key first. So we're trying to construct the what again? The C major scale. So this is what we're trying to construct. C major scale. So you pick on the key of C first. So first you have to know your keys. So the key of C, and then the very first step you're gonna take has to be a tone. Okay? So it has to be a tones gap. Remember, tones and semitones are just a way of measuring distance between a key and another key. So from the key of C, you measure your first distance, which is a tone. So you pick from here to here is a semitone. From here to here is another semitone. That's a full tone. So from C to D is a full tone. Okay? So we're done with the tone. Then we're gonna go to the next, we have another tone. Remember, we're on the second key of the scale now. If you, just so you can remember, you can write C major scale. And then C first, C is the first key, and we discovered D is the second key. Automatically, the key we're trying to draw on the scale of C. So C is automatically the first key, and then D became the second because we took a tone's different distance from C. So we're in D now. So we have a tone more to go. So when you pick up is a semitone and then another semitone. So from D, if you're gonna make a toned distance, it's gonna be E. Okay? If you're gonna make a tones gap, you're gonna be on E. So that's E. So the next key is E. Good. So we're done with the second tone. Now we go to the first semitone. So you don't have to think much about this. You're just going to F because it's just a semitone. Okay? So it's a semitone, so it's an F. And now we're going to, okay, we're done with the semitone. Now we're going to a tone. From F, we're trying to move a tone. What keys do you think that's going to be? Correct. G. That's G. So it's G. So that's another tone. And then we're moving another tone. That's A. Correct. And then we have to move another tone because you see, it's another tone. So, and then we move into B. That's another tone. Oh, sorry, I forgot. A, B. Now we're on B, right? And so you have one more step to take. That's a semitone. So from B, we got to move a semitone. And so we're going to be on C. Okay. That's it. So it's C, D, E, F, G. C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Okay, so that's the C major scale. And some of you would already be wondering, but this is usually considered the easiest scale. Definitely not the easiest because I've seen people who actually prefer to play other scales, but this is the only scale that doesn't have a black key at all. So every other scale has at least one black key on it. So this is the only scale that's free of black keys. So it's just all on white keys. So that's that. So now let's move to the next key, E. So we're running this. So we're starting on E, okay? So we're gonna go, this is the E major scale, okay? So we're starting on the key on E, okay? E is the very first key. So then we have to move a tone, remember? Moving a tone. So when you want to move a tone from E, how do you go? From E to F is a semitone, but no, we're looking for a tone. So you have to move a semitone from F. That's F sharp. So that's two semitones now, which is a full tone. Okay? So from here to here. So this is your next key on the key of F sharp. Sorry, on the key of E major. I'm so sorry about that. F sharp. E, F sharp. And then we've used the T, right? Now we have another T. From F sharp, we need to move a tone. And that's gonna be G sharp. Okay? So from F sharp, we move to G sharp. Okay, so we've used the second tone. Now we have a semitone. What key are we on again? G sharp. And then you gotta move a semitone. From G sharp, you just move to A. That's a semitone. So then A, we used the semitone already. Now we have a tone gap to move. So we're moving a tone. So from A, you move to B. Okay? B. Now we still have another tone. Remember, from here to here is a semitone. But we're not trying to go a semitone, we're trying to go a tone. So you gotta skip this and move here. Okay? This is a tone. So now you have, what key is this? C sharp. Okay? C sharp. That's a tone. And then we're trying to go another tone. We're on C sharp, trying to go another tone. That puts you on D sharp. D sharp or E flat. But I'm gonna call it E flat here, just so you don't think we're trying to make only sharps. So I'll write E flat. Okay. I can use D sharp as well, it doesn't really matter. So we're on what key now? E flat or D sharp. And then we're gonna have to end it with a semitone. And then we're back on E. See? A semitone. We're back on E. It has to start on E and end with E. Started on C, ended with C. If yours doesn't start and end on the same key, then you probably had an issue while transitioning. So you just gotta check it. It's fine if you don't get it immediately. Don't get frustrated. That's just how you're supposed to go. A tone, a tone, a semitone, a tone, a tone, a tone, and then a semitone. So that's that. So just to recap, this is a C major. Now we're going to the E major. Okay, so this lecture is more of practical and more of theoretical. So by next class, we're gonna practicalize it. I remember I'm gonna show you I think I said I was gonna do the F sharp, right? F sharp. So I'll try to make that quick, okay? So F sharp major scale, F sharp major scale. So this is how we're doing it. Simple. We're starting on an F sharp, okay? That's the first key. F sharp. And then we move a tone to G sharp. And then we have a semitone. Oh, I'm sorry. For F sharp, we're only using this tone to get to a G sharp. And then we gotta use the next tone. We're in here, we gotta move to here, which is B flat or A sharp. I'm just gonna use B flat. Doesn't really matter anyways, but okay. So now we're done with the tones. Now we move to a semitone. So we're going to this. From B flat, we're going to B, because that's a semitone gap. So then from B, we're moving a tone. So we're moving a tone from B. That's gonna take us to C sharp. C sharp. Now we're in C sharp, we need to move a tone as well. That's D sharp. Okay. D sharp. And then from D sharp, we're trying to move a tone as well. This tone. So that's gonna take us to F. Okay. If you have any questions, don't forget to write them down in the comment section, and I'll do my best to answer every questions. So that's F. And then if you're gonna move one more semitone, F sharp. Okay? F sharp. So that's it. Oops, I wasn't even marking the semitones at all. Okay, so we used all of them. So we started in F sharp and ended on F sharp. Okay, so that's what you gotta know. And then, okay, so you can just go home, practice as many keys as you'd like to, as many skills as you'd like to learn. So I only taught you these C major, E major, and F sharp major scales. So you can go home and practice the rest of them. There's 12 keys. You can practice as many as you would like to. Just keep practicing. And you can write down the keys you learned in the comment section. Goodbye. See you next class.